everybody, welcome back to Crochet by Landry. So this week I thought it would be fun just to kind of take it back a bit, and after that tutorial we did last week, for those of you who still may be working on your monkeys, whether or not. So I thought it would be fun because I have a market next Saturday on February 10th. So I thought I would kind of show you some of the things I've started making to get ready for that market. So yeah, let's talk about what I'm going to be doing to get ready for my first official market of 2024. So the first thing I want to talk about, number one, is the first thing I'm mentioning is that I am actually revamping my display items for my first market of the season. Because last year I kind of just threw everything on the table, garage sale style, and this year I want to be more refined. I want to be more grouping things together so people can have a better chance of looking at the items and the different colors that are offered and whatnot. So I'm going to throw some pictures up on the screen. So I've got a couple new display items that I'm going to put on my tables this year. I'm going to have two different setups. So one will be like if I'm just got a 6-foot table space, and then the other revamping I will be doing will be for when I have my full size 10 by 10 booth space. So I'll have a few different items for when I do that. But for the first few markets, because it's still winter here in Ontario where I live, so a lot of the markets I'm doing are inside. So we only ever have maybe a 6-foot table space, maybe a little bit more, give or take, depending on how many vendors there are. So I'm going to add some new display items. So I got this 2-tiered fruit basket. The picture is going to be up on the screen now. And it's really cool. It's really cute. And it's going to be perfect for what I need. And a bonus fact is that it's metal. So if I wanted to, which I'm going to make magnet pricing so I can put them on the front of the basket so I can have some prices out for people to look at in case they're interested in purchasing something from me at these markets. And then I've also found a 3-tiered shower caddy that you would normally put in your bathroom, around your toilet maybe. I found that on actually Facebook Marketplaces where I found both of these items, and it was really fantastic. And it's a 3-tiered black shelf, and it's perfect for what I need, because then I can put some of the bigger stuffies on it and display them that way. And again, I can put magnets on it because it's metal, and I can magnet some prices to it so people can have a better idea of what my pricing is. I've also got 2 wooden crates, and if I have a picture, I'll throw it up. If I don't, maybe I'll throw up one of my last market displays so you can kind of get the idea of what I used to do. I've got 2 wooden crates, 2 large ones, and then one smaller one. I'm going to use those as well until I figure out if I want to keep using them or save them for when I do outdoor markets with my tent. But they are fantastic, and you can turn them different. You can put them horizontally, you can put them vertically, you can put things inside, you can flip them so the cubby part is on the inside where it's facing you, and then you can use it to hide like your square, your brochures, business cards, whatever you want. That's usually what I do, is I put 2 facing outwards, and then I put the third one, maybe the smaller one, facing towards me, so I can put some of the things in the kind of like a cubby style. So I have a place to put like bags and stuff for customers. But yeah, so that's some of the display items I've added to the market this year. So that was the first thing I wanted to talk about. So let's get on to the second thing I want to talk about. Second thing I want to talk about is I've added some new stuffy friends to my my market stock this year, and it's a bunch of the different patterns that I've found from different other crochet artists. And if I can remember all of the links, I'll put them in the description box down below if you want to check them out. And conveniently, some of the patterns I found I'm using are some of my very own patterns as well. So I will display those to you today. So here's one of the things I decided I'm going to make. And I'm going to make a few. I've already made a few. I'll probably make a couple more because they're fun and they're easy. is I've made little stingrays. And you just need 2 colors. If you want 3 colors, that's fine too. I used 2 colors. I used a white and then a main color for the top. And then I just used some safety eyes. You can also stitch eyes on if you don't have safety eyes. But they're very easy to make. And again, I'll put the link down below and maybe on the screen if I can. They're really fun and they're really small. And then you can probably make them really quickly and sell them for whatever price you feel. But don't cheap yourself. Make sure you're keeping track of how long it takes you to make certain things. Another thing I'm going to make is bees. I made a pink one because Valentine's Day is coming up and it's going to be Valentine's Day 4 days after my market. So I figured if somebody wants to buy a pink bee for their loved one for Valentine's Day, they can. I'll make a few more, but I'm not going to make too many because I don't want to have too many Valentine's Day things because it's only 4 days later. So, but I thought I'd make a few bees. I made some regular ones and I also made this little one pink one for now. They're very quick and very easy. And again, you can use any color you want. You can switch up the colors, rainbow colors, take your pick. But bees are also a very quick and easy thing to make. I made some little mushroom buddies here. They're pretty darn cute if I do say so myself. My kids like to steal them. And you can play with their little tops. You can stuff the mushroom hat if you want. Or if you don't, you can just use it to kind of push it down so it looks more like a mushroom. But I just stuff the white part. But you can use white and you can use any color you want for the top. And then you can also use a different color for the inside underneath the mushroom. But mushrooms seem to be a very easy thing to make and they're quick and they're fun. So, and then I thought I would make some little whale friends because these are just absolutely adorable and I could not resist. So I made a narwhal here. And this pattern is brand new and from Jade. And again, I'll put her link down below. Her patterns are fantastic. And so are the other patterns I found here. They're all fantastic and they're very easy to do. And I made a little orca as well. And I'm also making these for some people as well who asked for me to make them. But they're fun and they're cute. You can make them all sorts of different colors and they're very easy to make. And it's a good attention grabber for people to when they walk by your booth and they see them. Because then they can't resist. And this is brand new. I just made this yesterday. And I can't remember the pattern name, but I will find it for you. But it's a little dragon friend. I might make a couple more. I'm not going to make too many of these. I want to make sure they do well. But I made one already and they're pretty fun. And again, my kids like to steal them. That's always a sign of good stuffy. If your kid wants to steal your stuffies, then that's always a good sign that they love them and that they're going to do well at your markets. So use that as a factor. That's what I do all the time when I make something new. I show it to my kids and then they try to steal it. So these little guys are great and they're fun and they're pretty much no-sew except for the wings and the horns. But they were fantastic and he was fantastic to make and he was a lot of fun. And then I've got my personal patterns that I'm going to be putting out. There's one that's already out, and then there's 2 that I'm going to finalize and get out for testing. And one of the ones for testing is my friend Sammy here. He's a snake. And Sammy can be made in all different colors and all different sizes. And he's super fun, and he's a cool little friend, and he's fun to grab and fun to play with. So Sammy will be being released hopefully in the next couple of months. So keep your eyes open at my Etsy shop for that. I'll put the link down below. And then one other one that I released not too long ago is Mellybug. Mellybug is she's a watermelon ladybug. And the pattern was released on my Etsy shop not too long ago. And you can make her in 3 different sizes. You get the large version here. There's the smaller version, and then there's the itty bitty teeny tiny version that I made. So don't forget to check that out on my Etsy shop. Mellybug is out for sale at my Etsy shop right now. And she's super cute and super fun to make. And who doesn't love a watermelon ladybug? Really. And then I've got also another pattern coming out for release probably next month. Again, trying to get it tested, get it finalized. So keep your eyes open for those coming in. And that's it for today, everybody. I just thought I'd go over some of the different things I decided to change up this year for my markets. Still some changes to come. And as you can see, I cleaned up my crochet space in my room here, which is great. So I can see all my yarn. And I've also decided to start sorting through my yarn and making sure I'm not keeping stuff that I will not be using. So stay tuned for more crochet videos coming in the next few weeks. And also don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next week for possibly another market prep video. You let me know. Bye, everybody.